Hello, once again, it's me, Todd Slaughter, telling you more Elvis tales of the unexpected. Thank you for tuning my way. As promised, this time we're going to talk about Charlie Hodge, who was a really good friend of the British Elvis Presley fan club and a good mate. We had some really cracking times together. Anyway, let me look in my book and try and find the words. Now, you probably know, Elvis met Charlie Hodge when he went backstage to see Charlie perform with the Foggy River Boys in Memphis. They got on really well, and that was in 1955. In 1958, they met again when they were at Fort Hood in Texas, going through induction into the American Army. Wonderfully for Elvis and Charlie, they travelled to Bremerhaven together on the USS Randall out of New York. And they were both stationed in Ray Barracks and Freeburg, so Elvis had a mate. Now, Charlie did lots of things with Elvis. They went to Paris together. When in Paris, they went to see the Lido girls, the Bluebird English dancers they were. And there were 24 beautiful English girls, and Elvis scored with 22 of them. Charlie didn't get the other two. He was drunk. Elvis didn't like Charlie getting pissed. Charlie appeared as a walk-in actor in various films, and also, if you remember the '68 special, he was there with DJ Fontana and Scotty Moore in the if you like, the boxing ring, and then in from 1961 to 1977, they worked together, and of course, also don't forget that when Elvis went to Las Vegas in 1969, Charlie went with him and appeared on stage with him as the man that gave him his scarves and arranged his music and helped him select his repertoire. Now, when in Vegas, they had after show parties, normally for the rich and famous, and Scotty and sadly DJ weren't there. It was a big mistake, I think, that those two guys who were good friends of Elvis weren't there, but the TCB band were. Now, these after-show parties were quite legendary, and Charlie played sort of second host, and he used to pour drinks for all the celebrities. 2 drinks for them and 1 for Charlie. 2 more drinks for them and another 1 for Charlie. Charlie got drunk, but Elvis didn't like Charlie getting pissed. When in Vegas, lots of celebrities, but also when the celebrities didn't turn up, the girls turned up. The Memphis Mafia guys that were working with Elvis picked the best looking girls in the audience, and they were invited up to Elvis's suite for a party. They would meet, Elvis would give them a kiss, give them a scarf, and then Elvis would go to bed with Linda or Sheila or Mindy or whoever was there. The guys would get laid with the girls that were there, and Charlie, he got too drunk to party. That was his story, and I do believe it because having spent much time with Charlie, he always got drunk. But imagine having all those memories of what you did, all the concerts, and deep down, Charlie really did love Elvis, and after Elvis died, he was a sad and lonely man, very sad. He loved Elvis. Now, there's one story that I've got to tell about Elvis and Charlie. Charlie told me this, and I have no reason to doubt it. Lamar Fike was a bit of a fool, and he was always teased by Elvis because he didn't behave that well. He often got told off by Elvis and by the Colonel. So one day they gave a prank, and Elvis said that what they were going to do is have, how do I put this? I'll put it in an Americanized way, a jack-off competition in the dark. And the first one to arrive would win $1,000. Well, the lights went out and the sounds are left to your own imagination until Lamar shouted excitedly, "I've won the $100. Charlie switched on the lights and everyone laughed hysterically. They were all fully dressed. Lamar Fike was dishevelled sat there with his trousers and undercrackers around his ankles, and everyone was still dressed. Now that's the sort of fun that Elvis played. He was a prankster. Charlie sadly was a chain smoker and would end every evening pissed. He died in 2006, and I do miss Charlie Hodge. Thank you.